Blech. Hi guys, girls and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and I am on a debt-free journey. I'm on a debt-free journey because I racked up over £13,000 worth of debt. The goal for me is to pay off at least £10,000 worth of that debt by July 2022. On this channel, I show my debt payoff progress every single week so that I can achieve my dream of owning my first home as an individual. If you'd like to support me with that dream, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post debt and budget related content every single week. I'm absolutely loving what we're doing here and I love this little community that we're building. It just brings me so much joy. So thank you so much to everybody who already has subscribed and the people that constantly comment on my videos. I love reading them and I love replying to them. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to update you with my sinking funds. So obviously there's a bit of a traumatic event a couple of weeks ago for me personally in my personal life. I'm in a good place now, however, my budget is kind of starting from the start again. The goals that me and Jake had as a couple don't really line up with the goals I have as an individual now. So I've needed to make some amendments to my sinking funds. I'm kind of being a bit more, what's the word? I want to say introverted, but I know that's not right. But I've had to look inside and think about what's important to me and what's going to help me to achieve my goals. So what I have done is I have updated my sinking funds and I've updated how I'm going to fund those. And they're funded primarily because of you guys, because you guys have been showing up and really supporting me through Etsy. It's incredible the amount of growth that I've had on that platform already. I know it's very small fry when we look at other people, but I'm not looking at other people. I'm just really proud of what we're achieving together. So thank you so much to everybody who has supported me on Etsy. It means so much. If you are not able to support on Etsy, that's absolutely fine. I still love you. Anyway, what we should probably do is take a look in my sinking funds now so that I can show you exactly what I'm going to be up to for the next, I don't know, probably a year. So let's take a look at, well, what I've got. So because my life has changed very, very quickly and eventually for the better, I've got to make some changes that sort of make me happy and work for what my new life's going to look like. So because of that, the sinking funds that I had beforehand weren't going to work. So I've had a think, had a chat with myself, and I've come up with how I want to stuff cash. Now, obviously my priority is always going to be paying off debt, and because me and Jake are still living with each other, we still have debts to pay off that we accrued as a couple, and we're being really reasonable and really kind to each other and making sure that we pay those off as our priority. I don't have any extra money that will pay for these sinking funds. So what I decided is, because I've joined Etsy, the money that I make from Etsy will now funnel towards my sinking funds. My normal salary will still pay for debt, it will still pay for eventually getting an emergency fund and things like that. So because of that, I've come to some conclusions. For every £50 that I make from Etsy, I am going to stuff. So let's talk about how we're going to break that down. So £10 will automatically go to tax, and I'll keep that aside for the year for when the tax man wants that. I'm nowhere near making £1,000, but I have just today celebrated my 60th sale, and thank you so much guys, gals and non-binary pals for supporting me with that, because that is absolutely astronomical. To the point where Etsy is actually concerned about me ripping you guys off, so because of that they've put a sort of block on my account, so I can only actually get 25% of my sales for the next 90 days. Just to make sure that I'm definitely delivering to you, which is fine because I understand I've made a lot of sales in a very short amount of time. So it makes sense to me, and I'm not counting on that money as my income. So cool, whatever. Then I have my sinking funds. I desperately need a new laptop. I'm actually using about a 7-year-old laptop to edit these videos. It takes a really, really long time, and I want to treat myself to a laptop. I'm thinking something around £400, something like that, just so I can edit a bit easier and get videos out to you and it isn't quite so stressful. So I'm going to put £10 towards that for every £50 I put away. I'm also going to put £10 away for a deposit. Now, a deposit for me could mean my next flat as a single person, or it could be a deposit on a house. Not not really sure what that means yet, but I will figure it out. But that whatever life brings to me, that £10 is going to be quite important. And I think it's quite important to start it now, even though I don't really know what it's going to be for, but it will make sense to me in the future. Then for the rest of the money, I want to actually be quite selfish, because I want to think about me and the things that I've wanted and the things that I've always wanted. I'm going to put £5 away into Silhouette because I want to invest that into my business. I want to make stickers. I want to sell stickers to you guys, and stickers that make sense for budgeting and for a bit of fun as well. Plus, I've always wanted one, and even if I don't end up using it for my business, it's still a really fun bit of kit that I'm going to really enjoy playing with. I'm going to put aside £5 for clothing as well. I also want to put £5 aside for dental, but I've always really liked the idea of getting veneers, and it's just a cosmetic thing that I never thought that I'd be able to afford. But even though my teeth are good and they're strong, I just want that plastic American smile. And the other £5 that I want to put away for is for a tattoo. I've been really fixed on an idea for like the last maybe 10 years. I have a tattoo artist that I want to use, and he is incredibly expensive because his work is so good. I want to save up, get a really good tattoo, because I don't want to get something rubbish that I have to look at for the rest of my life. Yeah, it's just something for me that I want to do. So that's how I want to break down every £50 that I make from Etsy. Me stuffing this won't necessarily be every single week. It might be once a month that I do this, but it's as the £50 comes to me. If I am fortunate enough to get to the position where I am making £50 a week, I'll be so over the moon with that. But if I am making £50 a week, I will just stuff that every week and do that as part of my weekly update or whatever it is. But for now, I'm going to just show you me stuffing this because I have made my first £50. Thank you so much to everybody who supported me on Etsy. Being able to put £5 away to go towards getting a tattoo, I just don't have words. So thank you so much. So let's get stuffing. Here are my bits for my cash envelopes. I've made some dividers for myself, and here are my bits and bobs for cash envelopes, but I haven't actually made them yet because you guys keep me so busy with Etsy stuff. Thank you so much for that. But for now, I'm going to show you a new product that's going to be on my Etsy store. Let me show you it. So here's what it is basically. It's going to be, for now at least, just a digital product, and it is like a temporary envelope or maybe a permanent cash envelope depending on what you print it on. So it's going to be a download of 5 envelopes that you can download and print yourself, and obviously because they're PDFs you can print off as many as you like. When you get it, when you print it, it looks like this. You cut it out so that it looks like this, and then you fold it up into an envelope. And here's your little envelope. Cash fits in it nicely. So let me show you a tenner. Plenty of space, exactly the same size as my cash envelope. So there's that. You can also punch it at the bottom and put it in your, there's 5 sets to choose from. So this set is all of the purples, which they're just really beautiful purples. This set is called Lo-Fi. This set is a bit more of an 80s, 90s aesthetic, and it's called Vaporwave. You can print off whatever you want. So if you only like that pink, just print off 10 of those, whatever you want. This set is a bit more muted and neutral. This set is called Cottagecore. So it's like your greens and your creams and your browns, if you like that sort of aesthetic. This one is called Clouds, so it's sort of the colours that you see in the sky as the sun setting, so it's like peaches, creams, purples, lovely. And then the last one is all your pinks, and this one is called Carnation. As you download, so let's say for instance you want the Carnation set, what you will receive is you will receive a set of 5 in the colours that it shows you, and you'll get it with the tracker and without the tracker. You'll get it A4 and US letter. So you get 4 PDFs in total, and you can use whichever one you want. You can swap and change. It's going to be digital only for now, and that's so that I can keep the cost really low and just gauge whether it's something that you want to see from me in the future. My physical products tend to be doing really well, but I want to be able to offer something for everybody on any budget. So we're going to go ahead and use these ones for now. So I've been to the bank, I've used my cash totals. This is also available on my Etsy store. So you can get a physical copy of these, but you can also get a free one, which looks like this, when you buy the Budget Mom style budget tracker as a digital download. So you don't have to spend a ton of money to get this. And I tend to give it out as a freebie as well, because I just really like them. I'm really proud of them. I love them. So anyway, got this. And I got my cash. So I've got 2 10s, which is 20, and then 4 5s, which is another 20. So that's the £40 that I said. Let's stuff the envelopes. So I've already made this envelope. Let's label it up. Let me get a Sharpie. So first one we're going to go for is tattoo. And this one's going to get £5. That is £5 stuffed. Let's go for this lovely peachy one. This one let's call deposit. And deposit gets 10. Lovely. This one is going to be clothing. Not that you'd ever see me in that colour because it's basically my skin tone. Clothing will get £5 every time I stuff. This one is going to be dental. And dental will get £5. I already have a silhouette envelope. This is in my binder. Here it is. That gets £5. Stuffed. Okay, for the last envelope, I got a choice of this pink or this pink. That's a bit more of a Barbie pink. I think I'll use that one. And this one is going to be for my laptop. Eventually I want to get like a Mac, but that's like £2,000. Like I'd feel super guilty if I spent £2,000 on a Mac when I'm in debt. So I want to get something that's going to be reliable and really good. Okay. Okay, now that we're finished with this one, let me get my nail polish remover pads, because that's how it becomes reusable, and just wipe it clean, ready for the next use. In my mind, stuffing like this for these sorts of reasons felt really bad, and I felt really guilty about it for quite a long time. But sinking funds don't always have to be for bills and paying for Netflix and things like that that are a bit more serious. They can be for cosmetic things and things that you've wanted all your life but could never justify the money on it, or things that you know you're going to want in the future but you don't really know what that's going to look like. Or they can be for things to just treat yourself on. They can be for absolutely anything. So if you've got a sinking fund that doesn't make sense to another person, that doesn't mean that it's not valid. So thank you for watching today. I am really excited about these. I will eventually move these into my laminated style cash envelopes, and we'll probably stuff them a bit more regularly as income comes in. But yeah, I really like these, and I hope you guys, gals and non-binary pals, do like them as well, because they are cute, especially this carnation set. I love it. Well, the carnation one's not that. It's that one as well. But look how pretty. Okay, bye. Hi guys, gals and all my pals. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. I appreciate that so much. When you guys get all the way to the end cards, it means so much to the channel. So does every time you like, every time you comment. So if you haven't liked, if you haven't commented, please do. It means so much. If you've got all the way to the end of the video as well and you haven't yet subscribed, what are you playing at? Please consider subscribing. I promise you, you won't regret it. Next video is going to be August budget check-in 2, so the week 2's budget results. So it has been a bit quite interesting week really. So make sure that you ring that notification bell so that you can get an alert the very second that I post that, because I post it for you guys. I don't really have much more to say, but thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you later. Bye.